everybody, welcome back to Life with Meech. This is Dee back with another video. Well, this video is going to be a little bit different. I figured it was time for me to do this video since I just got my school bucks in the mail. So this video is going to be about continuing your education. Continuing your education does not have to be higher learning like a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. It is whatever you need to succeed in life. So if you want to have a trade like a beautician, a barber, or an electrician, anything like that, get the education that you need for that. So whatever type of education that is, go get it. I want to talk to you about the process of selecting your school and trying to figure out what you need to do to apply. That's the first step. You have to decide what type of school you want to go to. You can actually go to a brick and mortar traditional school, and there's an online school. And sometimes there's a combination of both. And whether it's a traditional school or an online school, do your research. Make sure your school is accredited. Make sure you know, they say you should try to go to a school that is not for profit. But if you cannot find a school that's not for profit, just make sure they're not one of those diploma mills, because there are diploma mills out there. So after deciding, one, that you want to continue your education, going on for a higher education, once you made that decision to do so, and after you decided on the school you want to apply to, the next thing before even applying is funds. Make sure you have the money to complete the education. Find out that there aren't much money out there for people to give you to get a doctorate. And if they give you the money, they want you to do your dissertation and do your research on what they want you to do. So that's a little catch-22 if you decide to go that route. Getting a doctorate can take, it depends on where you're going. It could take anywhere from 3 to 8 years to get your doctorate. So you got to make sure you have the cash flow to complete that doctorate, to get your books, because books are expensive. And also, if you're doing an online school, they have residencies where you have to go not to the school for a week. So you got to pay for your flight, for your food, for your hotels and stuff like that. So you got to budget that money in. Also, the next thing is you got to apply to that school. Now, a lot of schools require you to take examinations before you can get into that school. But these are tests that the schools require you to take to make sure you are ready for this stringent work of research. And so when you're applying, of course, you got to do your application. There's an application fee. If required, you have to do that GRE or GMAT. They ask for your records from your previous school. They also want a sample of your writing. Many times that is just whatever your capstone or whatever doing your master's degree. And that's usually extensive research. I know mine was like 30 pages, so that was a good sample. And also they like for you to write them a 2 or 3 page paper on why you think that school is the right school for you. Additionally, they want letters of recommendation. It depends on the school how many, and sometimes they'll say, oh, we want this many from a personal reference and we want this many from a professional reference. So that is the process for applying to a college for doctoral studies. Now, doctoral studies. Now, I looked at two specific doctors to decide between one or the other which one I wanted, and that's one many people think about when they're thinking about this type of doctorate, and that is a doctor of philosophy, a PhD. But there's also another type of doctor, which is a doctor of education. Now, PhD degree is for a researcher, and a educational doctorate is for a practitioner, somebody who's going out in the field and actually doing it, whereas the research is somebody in a school setting, doing research that way. So that's it. Like I said, whatever education you want to get, just get one. Everybody. And just don't think you can't do it. If you have the willpower, if you have the strength, you can do it. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, and I'll see you in another one.